What is up, guys? It's Ford Focus 165, and today we're going to record all the cars that I have not driven in this update yet. The ones that I have driven, they will be in my recent uploads. Or maybe I can just link them. Either way, we can get started, guys. So let's get started on my stats with the Dodge Challenger. Yeah, I'll be just going back and forth telling you the stats so you'll know the max speed, how much it costs, and the money. So max speed on this nice Dodge Challenger SRT, which is just the previous generation before the current model. It goes 168 miles per hour, 271 kilometers, and I know the acceleration is probably going to be good, like it all depends, but we'll find out, guys. And the cashback is $441 a mile. I finished this in a bright red with a black metallic stripes, probably a dark green rims, a yellow disc, and the brake, I think that might be a BR yellow green something. Don't really know the color, but let's get started anyways. And this is also a 4-seater, guys. They did a good job making the Dodge Challenger its realistic 4-seater. Let's get into the car that was already there, so I won't waste anything. Okay, we'll be driving in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, Max is going to be driving. Okay, Max wants to be in like the whole time, I guess. So he'll just hop in my car. Or he'll probably just follow me. Okay, now let's get started. So this has really good acceleration, and the gearing goes up so fast, guys. Also, when you put your turn signals on, it won't show on the front or back, but only the sides, guys. Has that one gray gas cap there. And this is probably the most expensive muscle car so far in Ultimate Driving as of now. So it has really good acceleration, and on the muscle cars, I just like the probably basic boost. So that's what I did. And the exhaust are at the bottom. Really nice detail, guys. Then we'll see how good it swerves. Also has a nice sunroof, as most of the muscle cars don't really have that. Or maybe they do. But this one is why I most consider with the sunroof. Now let's do a swerve test. And it's really doing good on its swerve tests. It's not too bad. Though, I'll do more at high speeds when we get to the interstate. So yeah, actually getting really good quality for this kind of muscle car, guys, as the most expensive muscle car of Ultimate Driving. The price, though, I forgot to tell you, which is $124,990. That's only $10 away from $125,000. It also looks nice that when you brake, the whole light appears across the back side of the car, guys. Yes, the rear. And the only thing that's not glowing is the dots. Again, trying to show you some good angles, but whenever I try, it's a little laggy, so. Okay, now let's see how it really swerves. So, swerving goes a little down when you're at higher speeds. Although it's pretty good. So I put it off being good with the swerving test. And most likely you cannot go off-road in this. This isn't really the off-roading car. And besides, it's a muscle car, so my friend Max has joined again. My friends so far in the list. But anyway, now let's spawn the Charger. So the Monday Dodge Challenger was really good. I give a good review on it. Next we'll do the old 1969 Charger. Its max speed 121 miles per hour, which I guess it's a little slow for the modern days, but it's really good for its time, guys. Back in the 60s, I guess what 22 Pilots did with the Charger was made it ahead of its time as a replica of this. The cashback, you earn $437 a mile, and this costs a solid $122,000. With its exhaust on the bottom and the brake lights. They represent the true old style. I guess they're a little bit hard to see too. But we'll find out even more about this. So yeah, my friend Max is lagging, but I'm sure we'll meet her somewhere in the video. Also, the headlights. No, they're not on the grill or the side of the grill. They're actually only located on the bottom, guys. Right underneath the grills where they located. Now style of the brake lights. They did a really good job adding all that chrome there. And they did the same thing with the Challenger, only put the turn signals on the sides. My friend Indominus Ray's just joined. So yeah, some chats are going on over there, but let's see how this thing accelerates. This also accelerates really good. In fact, this accelerates even better than the Challenger did. Although it's much slower and only goes at speed like this, this is still pretty much likely ahead of its time. Now I'm sure this also seats 4. Just using my basic boost because I liked it on the muscle cars. Yeah, doesn't sound like the old cars, but still, they did a really good job detailing this. And the Charger might be good for off-roading. Let's find out. So let's find out how good this off-roads. And yeah, this off-road's really good, guys. Yeah, so if you want a muscle car off-roading, then the Dodge Charger will be for you. Anyway, let's head back to Westover to advance to the next car. Also, like when you're above over here, you cannot see your brake lights. You can only see the light. That's how hidden they made with the chrome. So now let's move on to the next car. We're going to do the new cars first, and then we'll then do the ones with the new looks. So let's go to the Jeep Grand Cherokee next. And then cars like the Lotus Elise, the Nissan GTR, I already recorded that, so there may be links below, or you can just click on my YouTube channel profile pic, and those cars will be down below in the videos. Well, most likely in the description, not in the videos. But next, let's move on to the Jeep Grand Cherokee. Has a max speed of 126 miles per hour. Maybe a little slow, but the cashback you earn is $318 a mile. And I applied off-roading tires on this. Yeah, you don't really get the exotic car rims, as I'm about to show you. By the way, the Jeep Grand Cherokee cost a total of $47,000. Also has a nice sunroof too, like all SUVs do. So yeah, it's pretty slow. My friend Max is in. Let me show you what kind of rims they have instead of the normal ones. There are different kinds for just this car. Okay, so the rims, I have the off-roading, but there's not really much in a Jeep Grand Cherokee. There's small truck rims, normal Jeep Grand Cherokee rims, and that's all you get, guys. Those are the only types. So I'm just showing you a preview. So I bet this is going to be one of the best off-roaders. Although this is a slow car, can go really good off-roading. So yes, acceleration is really slow, so I wouldn't recommend getting this if you want to go farming. But let's go onto a dirt road and then go up a few hills. So as you can see, sorry if I was almost saying the wrong words, this goes really good on the dirt road. And it takes a long time to brake. It probably can't go on the steep hills, but it can go on these smaller hills. Let me demonstrate. Yeah, it does a pretty good job off-roading. So yeah, this does a really good job off-roading. Although we've reached to a steep hill, so there's no other point than going further. So yeah. So if you guys just want to off-road for fun, then I'll get this, but I will get this as a second starter. And yeah, it's really slow, but most people, I guess, like to get the Jeep Grand Cherokee. But yeah, this is really practical in real life, and of course, it should have 4 seats. But now let's head to Kensington and move on to the next car. And again, the lights above the trunk, no, below, don't light up. And they don't react with braking either. They're just there to look nice. But the top does. And that's a nice effect that they did. Also, they did a good job adding that antenna. Yeah, I would recommend off-roading this. But I would not recommend farming. So, let's park this and see how good job it does with the 4 seats. Yes, it does good. Now, let's move on to the next car. So, another car that we're going to sell is the Renault Megane. I customized it in fire yellow with these purple or like magenta rims. And yeah, max speed is only a whopping 106 miles per hour, 171 kilometers. And you earn at least $392 a mile. And this is the first and only French car so far to be added in the Ultimate Driving. And this sounds really old too, so. And does this have 4 seats? The moment of truth. Yes, it's a 4-seater. My friend tried to spawn in the Lance VVO. That was also one of the cars that is in one of the other videos. But the sad thing is that they use half of the brake light just to use turn signals like this. And yeah, I don't think the exhaust is really well too. Shifting's good, but it fidgets a little. It like goes forward but then goes back. Let's turn on the headlights because it's night. And yeah, so this is a slow car, guys. Another car I wouldn't recommend for farming, but if you guys just want to drive it for fun, then yeah. A lot of friends trying to chat me. Sorry about that. But yeah, this is probably one of the slowest cars in the game in acceleration. And it fidgets gears, which I really don't like that either. They might change in the next update though. But yeah, we're heading to South Beach now. So, and I hope this doesn't take too long, because I know this is probably one of the slowest cars in the game, and for being the first French car, if an Indominus 1-to-1 is in front of me over there. And also they did replicate lights on the side mirrors if you chose another color, but yeah, I know you don't see them, but yeah. So, and they don't light up either. And there's my friend Hayden. Oh, rest in peace. Rip. And it instantly despawned too without a timer. So that's new. But anyway, we're now going to go to the Hyundai Veloster. So this is the Hyundai Veloster. I finished it in maroon. And of course customized the rims. But this is different nationality than the French, but this looks really nice hatchback, of course. Sports version, I guess, of Hyundai too. And acceleration might be really low. There's only one way to find out, but this goes up to 120 miles per hour, which the old Skyline used to go, but it's now 160 for the Skyline. You get $314 a mile. Yeah, you get $314, and this costs $45,000. Also for the Renault, this goes $89,000. Yeah, that's how much it costs for the Renault. If I forgot to tell you that, but now it's spawning the Hyundai Veloster. And yeah, good thing they had those nice turn signals, but I guess they added a detail on the side mirror just to look nice, unlike the Mercedes. So now let's cruise in, and everyone's knocking me today. Everyone. So now let's get onto the highway. And I guess this might be a good rally car too. So everyone's following me over there. Acceleration is also placed on the Veloster. The Veloster, I meant. But it's not as bad as you seem. It's not as bad as we're not. But it's still decent. Pretty good. And I have the word turbo on it. But yeah, as you can see, it's max speed. Now, I'm not wasting my Robux or money, so I didn't apply boost to that. As Hayden passed me out in his 650S, which once used to be the Can-Am. Especially uphill, it's slow, but not as bad as it seems. I also noticed there's a sunroof on it. And yeah, guys. And Hayden's behind me, but also the stripes on the brake lights, and I know it's thundering outside on Ultimate Driving, but they did incredible detail of those lines. Just look at them on the brake lights. Yo, that looks really nice. So let's see how this does in off-roading. Pretty decent. But I guess it probably wouldn't go up the steep hills, but yeah. So let's now go to the next new car, and that will probably be it, and then we'll drive the ones that have new mess looks. Again, some of the new ones I've already driven. I had driven the Murcielago, but I guess that video was really laggy, so let's try that out before we go to the Beetle. Just doing it just in case, because on my screen for Murcielago is really laggy. And I added Veloster rims. And I don't really want copyright. So yeah. But anyway, let's go to, I don't know, probably Interstate, I guess. And look, my friend Will's actually hitting me. Y'all already knew where I was going. Yeah, it's the bus, I know. And seems like we got a little wreck back there. I don't want to make the recording too long though. So Overwatch's really good for acceleration. Gears also. Although for its swerve test, it's not that bad. Guess it could have some work, but yeah. Although they did some really good sound for Lamborghini Murcielago, and the turn signals are lines on the bottom, which replicates me. Well, the Murcielago, not me. Dang. I guess I need a script more in my head. And I don't think this is an off-roading car. But you earn $945 a mile, guys. Yeah, I was double checking. This is a price of $900,000. I probably forgot to do the stats, but we'll go back the rest over and make sure everything goes well for the next car and the stats for this. And also, I really like those gray seats. That is a good job that 22 Pilots did. And the Lambo, its engine bay, they replicated it really good. And Max plugged me into the Elfson. Oh my goodness. Or someone did. And brought me over here. And Indom accidentally flung me. I forgive you though. But anyway, to the stats on this nice Murcielago, where I finished it in flame red orange. And the bottom, that nice vent, and the thing that makes a nice shape under the door, really nice details. I really like the second Lamborghini in Ultimate Driving. So it goes a max speed of 203 miles per hour. And yeah, I got the cast back right. Acceleration's pretty decent, pretty good. Next, let's go to the Volkswagen Beetle from 1963. And I felt like adding some pink on it to the rims. But yeah. The Beetle has really good acceleration, although turning, it requires you to oversteer it very much, guys. But although it's really decent, and the max speed for this is only 83 miles per hour. I keep forgetting to tell you the stats, but let's head the rest over to double check those stats. And they still have that modern horn. So let me double check the stats for this. But the stats for the 1963 Beetle are a whopping 83 miles per hour. I thought it wouldn't go to 85, but it actually goes 83, which makes it one of the slowest cars in the game for speed. And acceleration is really decent. Turning, though, the ratio could have some more work on, but I think it's still good, guys. And you earn $231 a mile, and this costs $16,000, so it's pretty much like an affordable classic. So I'm gonna drive this to Kensington to see how it performs. And yeah, they did a really good job replicating this as well. And yeah, and it's a little roomy for the interior, but I really like how the seats on the front look like. But yeah, and although rip my Beetle, I hope I don't have to respawn it, but we're going to have to, guys. Rest in peace. There it is. Oh look, another Beetle. Oh, whip. Try not to laugh. This video is not based on try not to laugh. I think Hayden wants to get in as well. Everyone's saying wee. So it's going pretty good, guys, for Volkswagen's design, the headlights, and they don't really show on the brake lights too much. They're only showing on the front with its little thing on the engine bay. Life is a highway, that's a good quote. But anyway, let's head to South Beach. This is, I guess, really good for the old times. Fun to cruise around, but it's pretty slow at speed, but good acceleration. And they also did a good job with the sound of this. That's probably what the old Beetles sound like in real life. But now, without further ado, let's move on to the next car. The next car we're going to review is... I probably got all done the new ones. So now, let's move on to the cars that have new messes that we had not drive just yet. Let's go first with the McLaren 650S GT3. I mean, they were painting it in mulberry purple. It looks really nice. Remember having it in the Can-Am, and that racing seats look very good, guys. And Hayden and everyone's gonna try to follow us. And yeah, I've been waiting for 650S or something like that. The turn signals look good with those dots on the headlights, and the back looks the same too. So they did a really good job replicating this. This is a GTE for the McLaren 650. It goes 207 miles per hour, gives you $962 a mile, and I guess it still costs $940,000, or maybe a little cheaper, but yeah. So I think I just told you all the stats, even though I wasn't really looking, but at least you saw them, and at least I told you them. Okay, now we're going to drive. Accidentally had caps. But without further ado, let's have a drive. Oh, whip. Hayden's McLaren and everyone else. But this is really fast too. The acceleration is great for the sports racing version. Although if you do swerve at high speeds, you probably won't get that good, but I should study at least. Study rather, but oh yeah, Hayden has caught up to us, guys. And that ring too, the engine bay, that looks really good. And the stuff under it, I forgot what you call it, but yeah, maybe the rear fender. I don't really know. But everything looks really good, guys, and the vent too. That's how McLaren does it. And again, this is in mulberry purple. Now let's test this on the interstate, guys. I probably would not recommend using a race car off-roading, but without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, really good acceleration, guys. The top-notch car right before the Koenigsegg 1-to-1, guys. That's it. This is probably the second fastest car in the game, I'm thinking. And it's actually going up to 210. But it's made because of downhill. It's going to almost 220. But now, let's go into my advanced boost. Really fast, guys. The exhausts are right in the middle. In fact, this is so fast that we've went 280, guys. And we're just going to drive to Kensington. I just want some good speed with that. That's boost before you go to the next car. And yeah, I've been waiting for a 650, guys, but I do miss the 12C Can-Am. My friend Hayden really misses it too. But yeah, guys, $962 a mile for a modded car. Really fast. For Max is their rating. Now let's head to the next McLaren. and probably the other only McLaren. The McLaren 12C. They made it much more realistic now with the vent light on the side mirrors. The headlights are even more realistic, which I've been waiting for. The McLaren logo. All those details, guys. Interior even looks like it's realistic. Engine bay. Really like the ring. And the rear on this. Really good, guys. Really good. This has a max speed of 204 miles per hour, 329 kilometers, and probably also have a good acceleration, or pretty decent at least, and you earn a cash back of $662 a mile. So let's spawn in my McLaren 12C. Remember farming with that in the olden days. Realistic headlights too. And it also has the 12C. I guess most of us have every car in the game, almost. My friend Will is bringing the bus. Now let's head on the highway going west, and then probably travel the South Beach going on Route 40 to Westover. So now let's review this, guys. So it's pretty good acceleration. Other cars are faster, but this is really good. And they made it more realistic in speed, guys. The McLaren 12C is much faster now than it used to be. In the old update where it was just plain white headlights, it only went 140 miles per hour. Now this goes 205, guys. So I guess everyone's really excited for this. And still the same price, $375,000. Turn on my headlights. Seats look like true McLaren seats. Really good job making it realistic. And I also watch a YouTuber named Smee150, so I guess that's why my license plate's a little like that. But yeah. Oh, my friend Indominus just went 403 miles per hour. I probably wouldn't recommend going off-roading, but decent, but not really an off-roading car. My friend Indom needs to go. And I know this is going to be a really long video, guys, because there are so many cars to drive. But anyway, let's try it with boost. And exhaust, I know it's going to come out the middle. Something I knew that would happen, which is insane too for the McLarens. I know the F1's going to come out in a few weeks with the Acura NSX, the Prius, and the other cars, which are the ones that I'm most excited for. I don't want to make a video too long as well. So let's speed in Palm Shores and head to Westover. It's ended quite in a failure. Still good though. And again, only goes up to roof. Every car now only zooms up to roof. You can't go inside the interior, but you can get a little preview of it. Okay, now let's head on to the Porsche. I believe that's the next car. Again, I'm speeding to make the video a little quicker. And some of the Japanese cars I did in my Japanese cars video, the new ones, it had some things in common with the Porsche, but now they made the Porsche faster and earn you more money. This Porsche used to only go 125 miles per hour. Now it goes 193 miles per hour with 311 kilometers. Really like the new realistic brake light look. rear lights look really nice. They probably removed the stripes. I'm just going to double check if they did. Acceleration is probably going to be pretty decent, and the castback, it used to be 521, which the GTR now has, but they made it to 597 now. So let's check if my Porsche still has the option for stripes. There's only one way to find out. Did they remove stripes on the Porsche, or could you still have them? And they unfortunately removed secondary color, guys, so no stripes. Seats also look realistic. I remember used to be going in this. It's gray, but the storage compartment and that clock, I know it's really realistic in Porsches, so that's a good job for making that realistic. And yeah, here's what the headlights look like. Turn signals at the front, not the sides though, but it's red at the brake lights. But now let's cruise around in the Porsche, giving a review again. Speeding to make this shorter. And also originally had boost. Acceleration's really good. Porsche, I don't think it's really good for off-roading. Yeah, I guess it can be good for some off-roading, but I wouldn't recommend off-roading that much. Makes it a lot slower. But yeah, I feel like traveling to Woodbury in this Porsche. And yeah, also have boost. Exhausts come right out the bottom. Right next to each other is where those two little exhaust pipes are. I love how the Porsche looks very realistic now, guys. The Porsche GT3, guys. Very nice and very realistic too. Doing it at almost full speed. Yeah, crash. Friend Hayden just passed by. So now let's go on the interstate. Probably should have drive on the west side of the highway, but yeah. I'll probably now travel back to Westover, see what the next car is, and new messes and upgrades. And the mail truck I'm not really going to do, because they reduced the speed by 10 miles per hour. So now let's head to the next car. And the next car is the box truck. Although I guess it was a Weezy 85 and they made it a little slower, so it's the same. I guess it looks more realistic, so I'm just going to drive this, I guess, around the gas station. Really slow acceleration too. And I'm just going to probably go around the block. Turning's really slow too, but used to make like the F250 or F350 trucks. But let's go to the next car. Turn signals still look the same. Headlights though look very realistic, and it's a box, so I guess that also makes it a little So our next car is now the Camaro. And it goes a max speed of 165 miles per hour. Ford Focus, 165. And it goes 266 kilometers an hour. So racing's probably going to be pretty decent. You earn $329 a mile. Used to be $335, so they decreased it by a few dollars. But at least it looks more realistic. In the Camaro, it looks like they have a little bit of bucket seats at steering wheel. Everything's looking very realistic. Getting mixed up with my words today, guys. Really mixed up. But they changed the grille and added the SS badge on it, and it made the car a little more skinnier. So let's see how the Camaro goes. What new messes are like. Gonna drive this to South Beach. Really good acceleration though for a muscle car. That's really good. And it's probably the fastest muscle car too. Second fastest. The Challenger, number that goes 168 miles per hour. But I love to see that saying 165, guys, because it's Ford Focus. 165, really good detail. Brake lights go completely red. Turn signals, the whole brake light goes on. And on the sides over there, that's where it activates. And how fast is it with my boost? Pretty well. So now, let's go to South Beach and see what's next. Wow, I guess seeing that end really made it laggy. Also, the license plate looks a little modern, saying 2002. I have gold rims. I also painted this sage green to honor my cat a little bit. But yeah, really good acceleration. This is probably the best muscle car. I was made probably a second entry car. Really good muscle. Replicated is so good, even if that's the right logo there. And has 4 exhaust pipes on the bottom. So this is a really good muscle car, guys. Really fast too. Another friend just joined. So the next car we're going to do is the Corvette. They did a really good job remodeling this. Headlights look very realistic. Used to be all white, now I really like the way that they're doing this. But I guess they removed stripes on the Corvette as well. I guess that's a disappointment, but they did a really good job with the vents. The vents. The interior all black but really good. And the trunk, really good job with that too. 22 Pilots did a very good job making Ultimate Driving a new era of time and make it realistic. Anyway, to the stats, the Corvette C7 used to go only 130 miles per hour in the old update. Now it goes 185 miles per hour, 298 kilometers. So racing might also be decent as well. And still same cash back like in the old update, 558 a mile. So let's see how does the Corvette go. Probably one of the first exotic cars to farm before going into more advanced and then the 1-to-1. Turn signals. It's a little too white for the turn signals, but really good as well. The whole big light on the side, and yeah, it doesn't show on the real lights, but at least it shows a good example on the side. Let's see how fast this is. And acceleration, it's pretty decent, not too bad. And now when you get into the really high speeds, it accelerates really good. So what's 185 miles per hour in full speed? Well, we're about to find out. Also, I'm probably just going to launch with boost. I put advanced boost on the exotic cars, and probably for the muscle cars I just put basic, and not wasting my money and Robux. I'll just leave the other cars the way they are, the way it is. Though I'm stuck though. Please say I don't have to reset. And I'm probably stuck at the end. Is what happened. So we're going to have to reset, sadly. Next, we'll go to the... Oh wait, not next. We haven't got a good view of that just yet. Oh yeah, and they still have the quad exhaust pipes. My friend's going the opposite direction, the red Camaro. So now let's do this thing on the interstate, and then we'll probably go on the head to South Beach, and then see what the Diablo is like. I believe that's the next car. So it go up to 250 for advanced boost, which is really good. The yellow makes it look really nice, and I had the 360 rims, which used to be the F50 as well. Wow guys, 276 in a Corvette. Never been that fast in the Corvette. Probably raised the amount of speed in the advanced boost, so it's basic. So let's see what's next. I believe next is a Diablo, but really fast for a beginner supercar. I believe the Corvette and GTR are rivals just for being beginner supercars, as they did a really good job on everything yellow. Good car for entry-level supercar before going into a little bit more advanced ones like the Murcielago my friend has there, but now let's go to the Diablo. Yeah, I have a CGA brown tan. But look, it used to be just all plain and stuff. Now it looks like a true Diablo. This is the Diablo GTR. I believe in real life only two of those were made. One for racing and one in the museum. But they look like little pop-up headlights. Not really, but they look really close. Racing techniques as you open the hood manually for cargo, or maybe that's the engine too, as they have another engine bay. They changed the shape by a lot on this. The ring is very nice. And the left rear light looks like Pac-Man, guys. Eating. And then the turn signal is only that little part that's being eaten by Pac-Man. Anyway, they have those two exhausts right there. This is true 90s, guys. For the Lamborghini Diablo, rims look very sick. And the wheel windows, which are those little holes. And yeah, guys, insane detail on this for the 90s. The seats as well, true racing seats. So yeah, guys. Oh, I forgot to show you the stats. See what they upgraded the Diablo to. So in the really old update, it used to be 140. Then they made it the 150. Now it's 206 miles per hour, 332 kilometers. So acceleration might be pretty good as well. And you are an 876 a mile. I gotta get in there quick. So save right there. Using turn signals with those Pac-Man turn signals. And then barely they have those small circles for turn signals at the front. Headlights are very good too. And the bottom ones slightly light up. But anyway, let's see acceleration and speed for the Diablo. Acceleration is really good. A little bit more so because you're just going to be getting, but it's really fast for Diablo, especially for the GTR version. So in this tan Diablo, let's find out how fast can it go really fast. I know it's like 200 something, as I just said in the stats. Probably 206, 203, whatever it is. Swerving though, yeah, you could get a little used to that, but good as well. Boost goes out like a savage. 300 miles per hour in a Diablo, guys. I think that's a world record speed right there in Ultimate Driving. With advanced boost, 300 miles per hour in a Diablo. That's good. But let's head to Kensington with this. So realistic now. So sporty. Dream car, I guess everyone would really like to have. Diablo GTR. But just about to pass out. That red Camaro there. Pretty much. I guess that red Camaro might be farming, but anyway, let's find out what the next car is. Next car we have is the F-150. Gonna do just a short drive of it. Pretty slow. 105 miles per hour, 169 kilometers. Acceleration might be a little slow. At least you earn $265 a mile. And the business cars, I think they have that 116 miles per hour, which we'll try out later. Also, if that noise looks realistic for its time. Headlights. Looks like a pure F-150 now. Turn signals right in the headlights, which I guess is why they're a little wider. And yeah, turn signals are white on this car. The detail on this, especially the stripes, this actually looks a little like leather, guys. Yeah. But anyway, let's do a short drive of this to Woodbury. Yeah, slow acceleration pretty much. That's probably what an average truck is, but yeah. 4-seater as well. Or it should be at least. Probably exhaust on the sides if you had boost. Which is insane, but I'd rather not spend my money in Robux, so. Yeah, barely reaching its max speed. Let's head to the Woodbury spawn. And I think the Ferrari 360 is next. Just gonna double check the back seats. And yeah, this has back seats. Also, yesterday I had manual transmission, which I'll do that when I get to the 1-to-1 at the end. So next is the Ferrari 360. When the Ferrari F50 was still present, it only went 160 miles per hour. Now they made it 189 miles per hour with 305 kilometers an hour. And it earns $772 a mile. Find out how much performance it does well, but the price, it could be still $550 because of how much money you earn, but maybe for real life replication they made it $104,000. I might have to check. I don't really know. Let me in the comment box below and I'll say whatever Ultimate Driving next video is if I get a reply. Seats also look very realistic, really nice. You can also get tan interiors in real life. Hopefully one day you get the option to change your interior color. But yeah, let's see the 360's performance. Headlights are pretty decent as well. Just show very low reflection. Turn signals, they actually made it look very yellow in the headlights. Very good. And white on the rear lights. This was probably one of my first cars when I was the F50 driving in Ultimate Driving. Now they replaced both of my Can-Am and the Ferrari F50 for this, which I like the new changes, but I also miss the old ones. Okay, now time to go on the highway. A little frigid with those wheels, so I guess the suspension's a little crazy, but not bad. And it's night, so I had to put my headlights on. Don't think I recommend going off-roading for this as well. Oh yeah, that's pretty good acceleration for a Ferrari. And if it's $104,000, you could find your way getting to 1-to-1 for actual low price. Guess being your third car. Now with boost, you get 265 miles per hour with advanced boost. So that's really cool. Really good for a 360, guys. Most likely in real life, I heard they break a lot, but really good detail on Ultimate Driving. No bads either, I just found out. Vents. They also have double exhaust pipes, which only one trail of boost comes out of each of those two pipes. But now let's head to South Beach and see what's next. Really good for a Ferrari 360, and it's the only Ferrari. I think eventually they'll add more Ferraris as well. But good review. The engine bay as well. The interior. Really good, guys. So Ferrari, if it's $104,000, then you can end up easily reaching your way to the 1-to-1. So now, sorry if I'm ignoring my friend Ryan Barr, just recording. So anyway, let's move on to the Golf GTI. And again, the GTR, yeah, the Nissan GTR, getting a little mixed up, but I already did it. If you look at my Japanese cars video, I'll see if I can link it down below. If not, then you can click my profile and look at my recent uploads. But this Golf GTI is finished in lilac. Max speed of 152 miles per hour. This berry goes over 100 in the old update. 245 kilometers now. $359 a mile. And still might be $25,000 for price. But anyway, let's see how the Golf GTI performs. They made it gray as well on the rear lights. And sounding like an old car too. With barely those two exhaust pipes coming out on the left. Turn signals. They have some good lines on the headlights. Headlights are really good on this. White on the rear and doesn't really perform that much on the side mirrors. But anyway, let's go on Route 40. We haven't done that in a while, so probably forgot to say how good acceleration is, but we'll get into more detail of that. Turning right now on Route 40. So acceleration's decent. Pretty slow though. But I guess that's what an average car is, but it's decent. It's good. I guess we're going uphill. We're not really reaching max speed, but soon we're about to reach downhill. See, now we're probably going to go really fast now if we're going downhill. So we just went 188 miles per hour going downhill. And I know this video is very long, but doing the best as I can. So I guess this is a very average car, something to get. Pretty slow though, but it's not too bad. They did a good job detailing it at least. So it's kind of like a little Reister family car, if I could say. 4-seater as well. So next, they did not change the golf cart. Everything is still the same in the golf cart. Nothing changed. The H1 Alpha though, it goes 93 miles per hour now. I guess it used to at 90, but looks really heavy now. Really hunky. And the acceleration is going to be low. What's a military vehicle, guys? It looks just like a military vehicle, so expect it to be really slow, guys. And like in the old update, it earned 344 miles per hour and still does that today. But they really messed it. looks like it's an alpha heavy duty now. Looks really roomy in the back. But again, so with the interior, it looks like there's a microphone on it for military business. But yeah, guys. Oh, it actually doesn't just go on the roof, but most likely goes to the windshield for this. But pretty slow. I don't think it does a good job off-roading. I don't think it does a good job off-roading. Getting mixed up with my words a little bit, but I guess it sometimes happens when you do a long video. So yes, really slow, guys. Would not recommend getting this car. I would recommend getting one of them for last to complete your car collection. Also, turn signals pretty decent as well. The white lights. They put the license plate on the side doors back there, and then the circle and square lights. But it's probably not going to do as good for off-roading, but it looks like it can off-road though. I probably would not recommend this. Yeah, see how slow that took. Let's try on the dirt road and maybe a few more hills, and then we'll go to Kensington maybe for the next car. Again, it's so hard to reach max speed in this. So this I considered one of the slowest cars in Ultimate Driving. So something I definitely wouldn't recommend. Although they made it very realistic for military purpose. Really nice. And it's good for roleplay for military as well. My friend Nathan and I roleplay all the time. So let's see how it does on dirt road. Yeah, pretty slow. Oh, I guess it's pretty good on dirt road. Really good on dirt road. I think that's the fastest for accelerating is just on dirt road. But it's probably good on roads too. Yeah, I don't think you really want to necessarily go off-roading in this. So, let's reset and move on to the next car. So next car is the Jeep Wrangler. It used to only be 90 miles per hour. In fact, this is the very car that I started with Ultimate Driving. Yes, that's right. My first car is the Jeep Wrangler. And I moved on, kept farming until I got to be a pro and have the 1-to-1 today. And I'm only 4 miles away from 27 miles. Anyway, the max speed is now 99 miles per hour, so they increased it by 9, 160 kilometers. Acceleration, we'll find that out. And still, same cashback, $198 a mile. So, with new methods, they did not only just change the looks, but also the sounds. And yeah, this looks like an actual Jeep now. That black roof, the antenna, parts on it. And this is probably 4-seater. Let's check it out. If not, then that's probably for cargo, but it looks like there's some extra seats. And yes, this is a 4-seater in fact, so let's see how good this does. Driving in my first car. Turn signals white on the brake lights. Same on the front. But yeah. Acceleration is actually pretty decent. Not too good, but pretty good. Well, you probably expect this for an average Jeep. So. And after driving this on the highway, we're probably going to see how good is this off-roading. Or maybe you can test it now. And yeah, pretty decent over the small hills. But we'll go on the bigger hills. Probably taking the Westover exit. And we're now ready to reach max speed. If we don't reach max speed, then we'll go Kensington. And yeah, going a little over speed, but yeah, this is max speed, 99, and someone is there. This probably is going to be the longest video by me, Ford Focus 165, but this is decent as off-roading. Probably find a little bit more steeper hills, like over there, see how it does. The Grand Cherokee probably does better than this though. Just predicting. Yeah, this does a good job of off-roading, but I guess the Jeep Grand Cherokee does a little better. Missing some words, but this is a long video, so doing my best as I can though, guys. A lot of people are doing their live streams and making long videos about doing all the updates in one video. So this video might be a little over 2 hours. We'll have to find out. But the next thing after the Jeep, the lawnmower is just going to drive in circles because everything is still the same, but the max speed, it used to be only 15 in the old update. Now they made it 22 miles per hour and 36 kilometers. So we're not going to drive this on the road. Definitely not. But just says in a circle. And this sounds really loud for a lawnmower. They've really changed the sound. Doesn't really sound like a lawnmower anymore though. And still solid headlights, but yeah, very different. So sound isn't realistic, but at least they made it a little faster. So next, we'll move on to the Mustang. And then you'll Coronet. We'll do the 1-to-1 at the end of the video for being the fastest car. Sound is different too. Got to do the stats though. So quickly telling the stats, it used to be 105 miles per hour in the old update. Now they made it to 140, which is good. Seats looking pretty realistic. We moved the stripes as well. We'll find out about the acceleration. In the old update, the cashback used to be $335. Now you earn $378 a mile for the Mustang. So this is going to be fun. And actually still, oh, my friend Ryan Ball took it. So yeah, guys, the seats are pretty good. That lever, perfect for antique display. Looks like it's a little hole in there. So let's see how does this perform. It's doing pretty good in acceleration. Not fidgeting or anything, but pretty good. This guy's trying to beg for me, so yeah, I don't know why. I thought he was good at UD, but I friended him in another game, so let's escape him a little bit. He's still able to hold on though. I don't know why, but yeah, I guess due to going downhill, we're going really fast. Downhill and we're going 197 miles per hour. It does not sound like it's antique when you're going high speed, but I think it's still really good. And yeah, somehow we're going really fast on the interstate from the downhill. Headlights, pretty good in their circles. And turn signals, good too. They're right on the rear. I'll be right back. This is only going to take a couple seconds. But yeah. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, honey. How are you doing?
Good.
Oh, you look so handsome with your hair. Oh, thank you.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I told you it was going to be really quick, but let's head to Westover. Oh yeah, thank you, Max. Wasn't looking at that, but earlier we were doing really good, and gear 7 for 140 miles per hour. That's good. So it sounds really nice for an old Mustang. And probably a good beginner's muscle car. It's the slowest of the muscle cars, but pretty good. Well, in brands, the Charger is actually the slowest, but this is good. But anyway, next we'll go to the 67 Coronet, which replaces the old sedan, guys. Yeah, this is not anything else, but rather replaces the old sedan, and I changed the rims. I actually think it looks like the Camaro SS, the old one from 1967, but it isn't. I think it says SS, but it doesn't. It's not a Fabi. And the also quirk is that they say Dodge on it. So, definitely not the SS. I never heard of the Coronet, so this is going to be really exciting for its experience. And by the way, the old sedan used to go 90 in the old update. Now it's 106 miles per hour, 171 kilometers. And still the same stats. You still earn 178 per mile. And this probably does seat 4. Yes, it does. So this is, I guess, a good cruising car. Don't really begin this though. I guess it could. You could do this for a starter, so I recommend this for a nice old starter car, but I wouldn't recommend if like you are more advanced. Well, but I would recommend only if you want to add this for a collection and going downhill a little. And yeah, we're just going to cruise this down the South Beach. It sounds really good too, the sound, really like it. I really love the new chains for this Coronet, which used to be the old sedan. Circles are good for headlights and turn signals, they're both right. So the whole thing would light up. Right. With jet light. So almost there, guys. Almost there. We're almost there, and I'm excited if the next car is gonna be faster. House fire. Or just gonna focus more on driving the cars, since a lot of people are doing them on one live stream. So that's pretty good for a starter, guys. Next is the Cyclone. They replaced it with the Chevrolet S10, so rest in peace the S10. And when the S10 was there, I painted it teal. And someone was driving a GMC Cyclone, passing me out on the interstate, driving a Toyota AE86 in the Japanese cars video. And no wonder why. And acceleration's probably gonna be decent as well. Still 198 as the same, but let's see how the new upgrade is with the max speed. And that old sound makes it sound good too. Turn signals are white. And it does not light up on the headlights nor the front headlights. They only work on the top, not the bottom, but still good. And this is really fast for a old truck, guys. It probably is pretty slow in real life, just to tell you the truth, being honest. But this is really good in Ultimate Driving. One of the fastest accelerating old trucks. Yeah, that's really nice. This is probably the fastest pickup truck. But anyway, to save time, we're going to be driving this to Kensington. So a great old truck. This is another starter you can get. Another great starter you can get. You can get $20 more than the Coronet. So it's really good, guys. Sun setting, but yeah. And going downhill. Again, we're going a little faster. Wow, guys, 179 in an old truck. That's amazing. Well, because we went downhill. So next is the RV. Still some more in Citizen, but then we have some of the other jobs, which I'll try and make them brief as possible too. In the old update it used to be 90, so that really stinks that they decreased the speed to 70 miles per hour, 113 kilometers. Still on the same cast though, 567 a mile. In the old update it was $250,000. So if it's still $250,000 today, then you're paying that much for slow speed. But if you want to role play as a mobile house, then I would recommend this. And they did a really good job remodeling this. I'll give you more overview in the interior. But yeah, guys, let's see how the RV is. So let's get a preview of the interior. I don't know why gas prices are showing up on my screen. So let's see if we can get out of the gas prices. Okay, over here should be a better preview now. So the blue carpet looks really nice. The old windshield makes it look like 90s. If not, maybe the 70s or 80s. But seats, nice. Trying to get out. The floor, really nice. Cabinets, fridge. The couch, door, looks even classic. And the beds. Couches and beds are still the same, but yeah, on sides they upgraded with 2 windows. Again, trying to get to the back of it. So you guys, the bathroom, really nice. And then looking out the window, so you can say hi to your friends out in the back window. But anyway, let's go to the wheel, see how good it performs. Again, since it only goes a whopping 70, I didn't even notice I had boost on it. And turning is bad too. But let's do a short drive of the Woodbury. Boost will help us get faster. And yeah, it's really bad in the RV. Might want to reset. The cool thing though is that the boost comes out of the left corner, which is really nice. Yeah, I cannot wait to get the Woodbury to swerve. So you want to drive slow in this, guys. You want to drive really slow in the RV. I hope they change it soon though in the next update. But yeah. So next is the Tahoe, then the Crown Victoria. So we got 4 more cars left in Citizen. And in the Tahoe, it used to be 95 in the old update. Now it's 115 miles per hour, 186 kilometers, and on 283 a mile. And yeah, I really like the new realistic looks as well. Again, also seats several people. And then has the cargo privacy cover on it. And my friend Evil Deathstroker just joined with his Viper plays on YouTube. Or he'll comment and you'll see them. And because of chatting, this guy made me go over the ocean. Okay, so now let's finally see the stats on this. Again, I'm probably going to know this is the longest video ever recorded by Ford Focus 165. This was actually my second car, guys. So right after the Jeep, I got this. Turn signals are good too. The whole rear lights go blinking, and the circles down there are real white. And then the whole headlights go out too. Looks very realistic. On the headlights it's off, but it just goes full light when we turn it on. He also has a little sunroof, which that's nice. So now let's have a short drive to South Beach with this thing. So again, this is going to be one of the more cheaper and slower cars. So acceleration is pretty slow, guys. And yeah, you expect that on an average car. And again, the only reason I'm doing every car to experience the sound and the upgrades on the speed, how well it performs. So I'm just reviewing that for you guys in case you want to know. And probably the other people are not even doing this, so. And it takes literally forever to brake as well. And again, on the F-150 and the SUV, the business vehicles, they made it a little faster too. So we're almost there to the next car. I think next is the Ford Crown Victoria. I have to double check according to the spawn. And again, the new cars that you see me neglecting, I already recorded them in my recent uploads, just to let you know again. But the next car we're going to do is the Ford Crown Victoria, and then 2 more other cars. In the old update, this used to be the current sedan, which this is probably the free car. Max speed goes 110 miles per hour, 178 kilometers. They did a pretty decent job. Nothing really in the interior though. Yeah, though. Not on the dashboard, but the seats. And the brake lights look so realistic. No Ford logo, sadly, so rest in peace, the Ford logo, but they did a really good job replicating this. And the license plate shows on the bottom. I guess they leave that empty spot to look nice. And yeah, there's no Ford logo on this, but we're about to find out how its performance goes. Oh, by the way, quickly checking the money you earn. The money you earn on this thing is a solid 200. So let's see how it performs. Let's drive on Route 40 and then probably turn right to Kensington. But turn signals pretty good. Whole brake light goes off. Headlights do pretty good as well. And yeah, it goes like a yellowish light for turn signals on the headlights. And Crown Victoria at night looks so nice with the heads off. Again, I would really recommend this as a starter because it's free, you don't waste any money, and you earn $200. Probably one of the best for the cheap starters. So now we're going to go on Route 40 East. Ooh, acceleration's pretty good on this actually. Good job. Good job, 22 pilots. Acceleration's really good on the Crown Victoria now. Again, this is really slow, but you'll get there eventually for as a starter's drive, but yeah. And we only have 2 more cars in Citizen and quickly do the other jobs. And I know this might be like 2 or 3 hours long, but I'm only doing every car to see what its performance and sound is like. And also new messes. Well, I mean my messes, new looks. Next is the Skyline, one of the last ones to review. This was originally made by Hydrolock, and in the old update it used to go 120. They now bring it up to 160, adding 40 miles per hour more, 258 kilometers. You still earn the same amount of cash, which is 470. And look, it looks more round now. Really nice. They make the whole thing as the same color. That wing looks very good. Really nice for a racer. Incredible detail. I love this racer thing. Probably still seats 5. And this, I'm assuming this is the fastest 5-seater. It is and always has been. It's probably still going to sound the same too. We're going to see how its performance does. And no, did they got rid of the seats? They probably got rid of the seats. They got rid of the seats, guys. This is only a 2-seater now. So whip the back seats. So I guess this is only a 2-seater now. Not really the fastest 5-seater. Headlights, they go full white. They did not change the headlights, I noticed. Just plain, but we're going to see how the upgrades are. The side turn signals. And the brake lights I really like too. Sounds really loud, guys. Loudest racer. I love this. They made Dr. Trey blocks a little bit. But yeah. The loud racer. Everyone who is a fan of racers is probably going to love this. Yeah, really loud at 160. Let's do boost. So I went 245, but I hit the wall, so I guess we could go 250 or 260. But since I hit the wall on the left. Oops, sorry, I pressed the horn there. But now let's travel back the Westover. Oh yeah, I love that sound. Oh, I didn't brake in time, so we're gonna have to turn around. But yeah, this is the loudest car of Ultimate Driving. So I would really recommend this for the racers out there. And I'm not sure if it's still $150,000. It said that in the old update. And now the very last car in Citizens before we go to the other jobs. And I know this is probably going to be 2 or 3 hours, which is very long. Longest video ever recorded by me. But I decided for fun back in the older times, like a few months ago, I made it pink. But now they're calling it the GMC Vendura. Something like that if I'm pronouncing it right. But yeah, seats feel pretty realistic. And of course, some people like to be funny and use this for kidnapping roleplay. looks like the perfect cargo and passenger van. So you can also see a few too. And the old van, it also has the door that looks like it slides, and that's really cool too. So the van used to be 90 in the old update. They increased it by 10 miles per hour, so it's now 100 miles per hour, 161 kilometers. Acceleration may be very low though, and still it has always been earning $199 a mile. And it sounds very old too. Very good job by 22 pilots. Headlights, turn signals, they're good. Driving a pink van. Has that old dashboard style down there, but yeah, we're going to travel south and north on the interstate. And probably at least travel this to Kensington. But yeah. And acceleration's very good too, so that's really nice. Although sadly, this only has 5 gears, and I'm having a hard time reaching max speed, so it's probably a little difficult to reach max speed. So I guess I wouldn't recommend it too much, but still it's pretty good. I guess if you love the old big things, it's a good starter. And that Camaro just crashed into me by mistake. Almost wrecked me. I mean by the meme version. And yeah, Evil Deathstroke is my friend, so. And no, I'm not donating if anyone's watching this, but yeah. Now we're going to be traveling to Kensington. So it's probably also one of the slowest car in the game for a hard time reaching max speed. Or you know what, I feel like driving this back to Westover. Because the live stream, I think it's been very long. Very long. And yeah, can't take a chance. Although, since this is the last car as Citizen, let's try the police. Although, I have to pay my bounty first, so I probably have too much bounty for any of the jobs. I have 130 bounty, and now it's time to pay it all. Which is probably going to come out to $260. And then we'll do the one-to-one at the very end, guys. Then my bounty is taking long to load. So now, let's record the police cars. Join the police officer team. And then we're going to record the Corvette. Yes, guys, the Corvette. And I haven't really bought the car yet, but it's free, guys. Although there's a requirement, you must have at least 2,000 miles driven in order to purchase it. If you don't, then you're out of luck. Although you can keep farming and then eventually have enough for this really fast police Corvette. Yes, I've been waiting a very long time for this, guys. 225 miles per hour, so it can catch a lot of bad guys. And maybe if the one-to-one's lagging a little bit, or not, it could catch the one-to-one. You never know. But anyway, sorry, I said about. Anyway, let's buy this. Oh my goodness, my words, but it's free. So I just bought the Corvette, and I'm thinking about adding Murcielago rims, and of course the license plate. Again, the lights look like it's fading into the paint job. And yeah, really good job. So much detail into this. The lights. Yeah, this is really fast. We're going to test this on the highway, but yeah. Oh, rip. I can't really move. And where did my car go? Rip. Oh, nice offering. My friend Quan Danny 939. Must have friended him a few months ago. Oh, I also noticed the detail on the doors are good too. Alright, thanks to my friend Quan Danny. That's a good job. So, let's ride the Corvette now. And again, time to add the Murcielago rims. Really fast steering too. This is probably also a good drifter. I know it isn't drifter, but still it's good. Really good at its turns. So that's perfect for more patrolling. Turn signals, again, the same thing. But now, let's customize these to Murcielago rims. I feel like doing that. Not going to change the color of them though. Oh no, you can't change the rims. Well, never mind then. So without further delay, let's drive this on the interstate. Probably gonna get some bounty, but I didn't got bounty. Maybe you don't get bounty for speeding. Or you never know. I also realized I need to add boost. So, really cool. Oh, and with boost, you can probably catch 1-to-1 too. I just noticed that. That's great. Having a little hard time reaching 225, but still good. Oh, it probably made 185. But maybe if boost it helps. Or maybe my speed's just lagging a little. Yeah, that's more like it now. 219 though. Still, that's very good for catching criminals. Really good. I realize still need to customize my license plate, but with only those two things, you can easily get the job done. So let's get this done in South Beach. And then reset, see how Camaro does. And the police team. So let's add advanced boost. Perfect for catching criminals. And then of course the license plate. There we go. Now it's time to have to reset and be a Camaro chaser. Though that detail is really great on the Corvette. And that's the perfect car for chasing any criminal around. But now, let's see how the police Camaro goes. And I'm probably just gonna see if I can reach max speed and turn around. So Camaro used to be 145 in the old update. Now in this new update, it's 164. And yeah, that's good. We're going to turn around at the circle. And again, as I said, for a police Corvette, you must have 2,000 miles driven. But the black and much white to this look very good. Really love it. I don't think you get bounty as a cop either, which is even more great perk. That's bounty for risking and losing a privilege as cop. Now let's do a Crown Victoria. They made it 130, and for the other Crown Victorias and SUVs and F-150s, not really going to do this. And the undercover is just the same thing, but yeah, pretty much. Yeah, my video is probably going to be like a few hours, but yeah, so that's what Crown Victoria is like. 130 is pretty good for a cop car, though. And yeah, I wish I could live stream, but my OBS decided to lag and neglect on me. And the other cores I tried, but didn't really work. Doesn't really live stream. iSpring records, but I don't think you can really do live streaming on it. So now let's go to the police SUV. And we're not going to drive the undercover ones, because why not? They're just the same things. And see, this is what they look like. 132. Although, maybe I'm thinking about driving the undercover Tahoe, not the police. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about doing. And it's a little slow for the SUV, but pretty good. Maybe the police one's a little more faster though. And performance, pretty good. Slow acceleration though, so I don't really recommend using this on patrol duty. But it's still pretty good, guys. And takes a while to brake too. probably soon reaching the 2-hour mark, if not already. But let's try out the F50 police, see how fast is 116. Again, I'm not doing the F50 nor the SUV in the other businesses, as they put the F50 and SUV in like every one of them. With some pretty good detail. That's good. Add an extra box there. That's what 116 miles an hour is like. Sounds like this in the police F-150. Check if there's anything else before we head on to the next job, which will be transit. The unmarked van 113, 182 kilometers. And let's see what the unmarked van door is like. Again, I'm just seeing what their experiences are like. Although, maybe the van, Dora, and F-150 are just the same. And no, we're done for the police. Now it's time to go to the transit. Let's do the bus first and then the luxury Cadillac. So they did upgrade a little, and the Crown Victoria is still only 95, but we're going to skip that. And the school buses, they're slightly faster now, but still they're not really messed, so we're just going to skip those. City Bus 2 and the articulated bus, don't know how to pronounce that, which its new name for the bendy bus is replaced. So the only two we're going to be doing is the City Bus MK3 and the Cadillac Limousine. But let's do the MK3 first and then go to luxury. So slightly we'll move that out of the way for transit spawn. And then the interior is so detailed. The yellow poles, realistic seats, really nice. And trying to avoid my way. But this is the other doors. There are 3 doors, guys. And that's really nice. And yeah. And this is what the back looks like. And then there's like a window back there so you can easily see yourself, and that's cool too. But let's see how does this perform on driving. So So yeah, I'm backing this out, and yeah, I'm probably just going to drive towards the circle and come back. Forgot to show you the stats though. I'll show you them when I go to Cadillac. Yeah, really realistic bus. I love the new mess. The headlights, the green around the ED transit, the brake lights. Yeah, and then those brake lights at the bottom. Those are so highly detailed. I love the way. And all those lights come off at once. And this is relatively a slow bus too. Oh, it only goes roughly 80 miles per hour, but still okay for a bus. So now I'm going to reset. Now let's go into the luxury Cadillac. I've been waiting for this. So this is my first time driving the new Cadillac. Again, stats for the bus, it's only 78 miles per hour, 126 kilometers, and you earn $372 a mile. Acceleration slow too. Now let's go to the limousine, which is a luxury Cadillac. Max speed is 100 miles per hour, 161 kilometers. And you still earn the same like the old limo did, $293 a mile. But I like to show you the interior, guys. I know I finished this in crimson, the exhaust. But now let's get to the most beautiful part of this Cadillac, the furniture. I love this, guys. If only we are able to change interior colors, I would easily change this to tan or cream. They added realistic furniture, realistic TV, and some Bloxy colas, cup holders. Really great. So much wood on the doors, the furniture, the trims. I love this. Even the dashboard, it's wood everywhere. The lever. Oh man, this is pure luxury, guys. Like a Rolls Royce or Bentley. Anyway, let's see how it drives now. Yeah, guys. Dream luxury. So this is what a Cadillac looks like while driving. And yeah, it's actually pretty easy to turn now, maybe. Whole lights go off. Okay, maybe it's a little hard because it's a long limousine, but still incredible for its detail. And acceleration is not that bad for a limousine. Really good. And yes, it's 100 miles per hour. Headlights look really nice. Turn signals, what it looks like at the front, at the side of the headlights. So now we're just going to turn around at this circle, and then we'll go to the fire truck team. I love this Cadillac. I'm probably might do a little bit more transit now, since you can always be reminded of pure luxury with that interior. And it probably seats so much people too. But anyway, let's head to the fire truck spawn. Sadly leaving this luxury limo. So this is the fire engine, guys. It used to be 100 miles per hour in the old update. They increased it by 5 miles per hour more, so it's now 105 miles per hour. Because it's probably better for in the west of putting out fires. Yeah, fires. getting mixed up with my words. Recording and thinking at the same time, but anyway, they completely changed this. The lights, the grill, everything on this. The hose location, they make it all doors now. The ladder is different. So let's see how the fire engine drives. And you're on a still 300 mile. And the only other vehicle we'll test is the ambulance. So yeah, there's all kinds of seats in the back. And you also got the ladder as an extra seat. Trying to just get onto the top here. So I believe this live stream may be over 2 hours, but here's the headlights, turn signals, here's what it's like on the front, and someone raising the ladder. That's good. So let's drive this probably across the bridge on Route 40. It meets max speed a little more, and then rejoin to drive the ambulance. Takes a while to brake too. That's a con about this fire truck. Longer braking time. But still very good. And let's turn on the lights and silence. And yeah, lights everywhere. So now let's drive the ambulance. See what upgrades are there. So it's 96 miles per hour. It's probably very slow. Acceleration might not be too bad, but that's another disappointing thing, is that since it's slower, it takes longer to rescue lives. And this looks a little more like the box truck. And it's so hard to get in too. That's another thing. Probably take more patience in now, but turn signals on the sides, headlights, and all the lights. So let's see how it does on the interstate. Turns pretty slow too, but so yeah, this is sadly how fast it goes, but still decent. The acceleration's not bad either, though my acceleration might be slow. Not bad though, it's good, but a little slow. Hey, now let's check the highway worker. And the mailman we're not going to do, because a while ago I said it only goes 10 miles per hour slower than the old update. But this is a new preview of the tow truck. Not going to drive it because it's same, only 1 mile per hour faster than the old update was. 86 miles per hour. The old one was 85 with 139 kilometers. Still runs the same. Nothing really changed that much. But the Peterbilt, I love the detail on that. I really like the detail on that. And the F-150, of course, they do on every business. But still, I really like the detail on this. Anyway, let's see what the truckers have. And then finally, we'll go to the Conan Zeng 1-to-1. So this is the Freightliner. I really like the new look now. Like the old one, the new one looks so much better. It's nice detail with this diagonal headlights. So nice. Interior is just pure black, but still, guess it's good for trucking. Decent. And then we got the Peterbilts. Very nice looking. Some horns that make it look very funny. And the Peterbilt flat nose, nothing has changed but add 1 more mile per hour to its speed. Or maybe decreased. I don't really know, but let's see. We're going to go for none. I guess to save rate, so it saves time. We're going to go for none and then spawn it. So yeah, this is what it feels like driving the truck. Really fast too. The acceleration is great on its gears, but only 50 miles per hour, which is just legendary. 50 miles per hour. You're in the 7th and final gear. Let me carefully reach max speed for Palm Soares, and this is going to be the only truck I drive before reaching the 1-to-1, if not their other jobs. And yeah, I've reached max speed, but still, good for its detail. Love the detail on this. And yeah, and I think we covered everything except the 1-to-1, because I wanted to save that best for last, guys. And yeah, that's right. The fastest car in the game has insane detail. And of course, like the AMG 63, the Lotus Elise, the other cars, you see me skipping them because I already recorded it, which I said like the 3rd or 4th time in the my recent uploads. Yeah, I already did those, but let's do the 1-to-1. And the only reason I'm just doing every car, so you'll experience the upgrades, the sound, everything about them. And yeah, this is the fastest car in the game still. In a few weeks, maybe the McLaren F1 will overtake the 1-to-1 in speed and in comparison. But this goes 273 miles per hour. Really fast. Faster than the old 1-to-1 did. Looks more fatter, more realistic. The wings, really nice. The detail on the roof looks like pure leather, actually. I really like this. Has the Conan Zeng seal there. Details are just beautiful and insane. Yeah, I really like this, guys. But anyway, let's get to it. Still has the same stats. So, I know it's going to be just incredible because it's the 1-to-1. The seats are actually beautiful and realistic. And you're at 125 a mile. This is going to be so fast. I know it. Now, insane detailed events. Oh, I'm going to love this. The only thing that's on the cons is that it can easily probably go spinning if you're going high speeds for farming. But yeah, I love the brake lights. Well, the turn signals. Has some actual vents on the rear lights. Really nice. But anyway, let's get into the high detail for I-76. As you can see, really fast, guys. All the cars still low acceleration on stats, but some of them are really good and outstanding. Also, probably after soon, I'm going to show you how to use manual. So when you use really high, if you change lanes, it was pretty bad, but I guess they fixed it. Well, I guess it could still use some work, but really good, guys. and rip me because I crashed into the toe. But if you carefully stay in a straight line for boost, you reach 300 miles per hour in this thing. So if I'm carefully straight, again, it takes a lot of time to get used to. Swerving's pretty bad, especially when you're on boost, but still, it's good. Hopefully we can reach 300 miles an hour now. Now so close, guys. But soon, I know with confidence we'll reach 300 miles an hour. Just everything there. Probably by the time we have to go through that curve after Kensington, we'll use the boost. Yeah, so this is the ultimate farming thing. Although you're going to have to get very used to the swerving, but I'm getting there. And we are so close, but if you go very carefully, you can go 300 miles per hour. And yeah, you can reach 300 miles per hour in this thing, but now, as the final thing, we're going to show you how to use manual by pressing M. So basically, to shift gears, you press L shift, but press E to go up and Q to go down. You have to press them at the same time, I think, or then shift and then E. And yeah, it's going really good, guys. So you have to press shift and E at the same time. Shout out to Car00771 because Car00771 because he did a video and he really showed how to do manual transmission. And yeah. And now I'm showing you guys how to do the same. And no, you can't change it. And now we're going to go down a few gears. And that's how you use manual transmission, the 1-to-1. So you do not press just D or Q, but you have to press shift and E or Q at the same time to go up and down gears. But I hope you enjoyed this video very much, even though this is going to be the longest video. I know it's going to be 2 or 3 hours long because I tried doing every other car that I haven't driven yet. And if I'm not able to post links, then you can always click my YouTube channel to view the other new cars that I've driven. Because like, what's the point for already recording them when you already posted them? But anyway, you may like this video. Comment in the box below for your thoughts on every car I did and everything about all the details about every car that I've just driven. And everything I know is going to go smooth and nice. Follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. And finally, you may subscribe. Bye!